Hi everyone, Kaary here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great today. So today I'm back with another base game only build. This is another build that I did for the build in Newcrest save file, and if you are new to the channel and you don't know what that is, this is actually a save file in which I'm renovating every single lot in Newcrest, and that it's one of the base game worlds that we have that it's completely empty, so we're free to build whatever we want. And yeah, I built this house weeks ago actually. So this is another one of those builds that doesn't include anything from the latest update or any of the new items from the Blast to the Past rewards challenge. But still, I wanted to upload it because it's a suburban family home. It has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and we're building today in a 30 by 20 lot. So yeah, you see that the house next to it, it's already finished, and it's actually one of the videos that I uploaded, one of the first houses, if not the first one that I did for the save file. So yeah, if you want to go and check the save file out, there's a link in the description down below, and also I'm gonna be adding a link here on the screen for you to go and check it out, and also at the end of the video as well. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun building with base game. I mentioned that in some of my other videos, but this one I built it before the update, as I said, and I had completely forgotten that I didn't upload the speed build to the channel. This video has been ready for a while now, so I'm really sorry about it. But yeah, I really have been having a lot of fun, as I said, with base game, and I have been building another base game builds for this save file as well. I think the main content on the channel for the next couple of weeks is actually going to be the save file, because we have some cute base game items, like all the new items, and I have been having a lot of fun trying to finish all this save file and working out on something so committed, because I am working on another save file in which I'm renovating every single world from The Sims, and I'm building everything from scratch. I'm just working on that a lot, and it's not pack restricted. I'm also gonna be linking everything here on the screen, and you have a playlist down below with everything, so you can go and check it out if you want as well. But yeah, that save file is gonna take me forever. I mean, I think I've been working on that save file for like 3 years already, maybe even more, and I'm not remotely close to finishing it. But I think working on this one that is a little bit shorter, it has inspired me a lot. So that's why I have been working a lot on this save file in particular. And yeah, there's a lot of base game content on the channel from the previous videos. And yeah, I think I'm gonna be working on this save file a lot. And actually, I think like I'm missing maybe half of this world, if maybe even less than that. So I'm really excited, and I'm already working on that massive 50 by 50 lot that we have in Newcrest. I already finished the build, so yeah, I just have to edit the video and upload it to YouTube, and that's quite exciting. So yeah, if you're excited about this save file, just stay tuned, because there's a lot of content coming to the channel. But yeah, talking a little bit about this build, you see that it's pretty much a suburban family home. I decided to go with this white paneling and the like red brick on the first floor. That's really suburban, really classic. The chimney here that I'm using, I placed it like in a diagonal because it looked better that way. I think it's a position for a fireplace that I almost never use. And yeah, I don't exactly remember what type of family I had in mind when I was building this house, but we will see it once we get to the interior. But you see that we're working on the exterior as well, and we're working on the landscaping now. It's something that I have been doing for a while now, just go and work on the landscaping first, and maybe even backyards and things like that, and then I move to the interior and add the final details to the exterior at the very end of the video. I don't know if that is like a way in which you like to see my builds, but it's the way I have been working on them since I started to be really detailed in my builds. And sadly, with base game, it's kind of hard to be is like extremely detailed unless I use a tool mod a lot, and sometimes I just don't know how to create custom furniture. Sometimes it comes to my mind, and some other times I just don't know how to do it, or it just doesn't come to mind. Like maybe I could create something like this, maybe a different fireplace, or maybe a new table, or whatever. Sometimes it just doesn't come to my mind. So I use a tool mod for the basics, and from time to time I rotate some of the things and I make them look different. But custom furniture is not something that I'm too familiar with. It's not something that I will say like, yes, let's create some custom furniture, because I feel like exploring the catalog and trying to figure out how to do things. No, that's something that just doesn't come to my mind. But in this build, I did something different with the terrain paint. As you can see, I'm working on this path here that actually leads to the backyard of this house. And I decided to create these kind of patches here that are gonna be filled with plants. They're gonna look so nice. There's gonna be a tree in the smallest one. I wanted them not to be like perfectly circle, so that's why one of them is more of an oval, and the other one is half a circle, and the other one's smaller. I think it's just, I don't know, it gives a different vibe to this build, and I liked it. I know that I saw this in an inspo pic, because otherwise I don't think I would have come to try and do something like this by myself unless I saw it in an inspo pic. But yeah, I just don't know which one I used. But yeah, we're moving to the interior now. We're starting with the kitchen. Because I had the update when I started building this house. I mean, when I built it, I used these counters that are one of the classic counters and cabinets from base game. And also I use this fridge and stove. I have been using the fridge quite a lot lately, because it's kind of retro. It's really like more of a classic type of fridge, and I didn't want to go with something that was too fancy. And you know that base game is either too retro or too fancy, but we don't have like something in between. So yeah, I had to go with something that felt more accurate to this build. And the kitchen is a little bit smaller than usual. Sometimes I like to create these kind of cramped kitchens, because it just makes it feel a little bit more cozy. And also the layout of the house is kind of weird. You will see it, but the kitchen is not completely closed. There's an island, as you can see here. We're gonna be using some debug items here to create like utensils holder or something like that. There's an urn that I'm gonna be using to put all these utensils, and it's just to make this feel a little bit more different from my traditional base game houses. So yeah, I'm rotating these items with the tool mod, and then I'm gonna be placing them inside this urn. And let's just pretend that urn is actually a vase or something. I don't know. Maybe a jar or whatever. But it looks nice. I like it. So yeah, I decided to add it in here. And it gives a different vibe to this kitchen. Because when we have only base game to build with, we need to be creative with what we do. So that's what I did. Hopefully you like it. And here I'm adding this cutting board with a piece of meat, and also this, I don't know, is it a hammer? I don't know what's the name of that item, but you hit the meat with that to make it more tender and stuff. And I like to add things like those to my kitchens, regardless if we're using only base game or if we're using if I'm not restricting myself with the packs. I just really like to just to add that cutting board and those details. It just makes the kitchen feel more like it's being used. But yeah, we're now in the living room. As you can see, we're using this fireplace. I think it's like the first time in my life that I'm using this fireplace, and it's definitely not my favorite. I wish I had the new one that we got when I was decorating this house. Maybe I will go back and change the fireplace to the one that we got in the update, because that one is perfect. It's definitely my go-to base game fireplace. So from now on, that's the only one that I'm gonna be using, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I still think it looks kind of nice with this build, but I'm gonna go and check it out. But this build is up on the gallery already, so it already has this fireplace. So if you want to use it, I mean, if you want to download this build, you're not gonna have any changes that I may mention in the speed build. But yeah, you can easily go and change the fireplace if you don't like this one. I just don't like the golden accent pieces that it has. It looks kind of weird, I don't know, but it's not my go-to fireplace, and I really wanted to use something different because I usually go with some other base game fireplaces or the faux fireplace from the holiday pack. But for this build, and I have to before I continue talking about that, I'm gonna acknowledge this. The rose that I put in the coffee table, that swatch actually comes with Love Struck, so I actually changed it to one of the base game ones. I didn't know this one came in with Love Struck, so yeah, I just don't like it when the Sims team add more swatches to base game items, and those swatches come with different packs. It distracts me, and it took me forever to find out what item I was using from Lovestruck, and then I realized it was the rose. But yeah, don't worry, because this is only base game. And talking about that and the fireplace, to finish that topic, I don't use any items from the holiday pack in the save file. So when I build with base game, I use only base game. Even though the holiday pack is free, so everyone can download it. It doesn't matter if you're playing console, in PC or Mac, you can go and download the holiday pack because it's free. But I don't like to use it for my save file when it's only base game. So yeah, you can easily go and change the fireplace for the faux fireplace if you want from the holiday pack. But yeah, I decided not to. But yeah, you see, we are working on the dining space. I think I changed the color of the chairs, but I could be mistaken. I don't remember if I do so. If I do, yeah, I think I do. No, I don't. Okay, it stays with the blue chairs. I think they look really nice though. So yeah, this is an office. I thought, oh, now I remember what family I created for this house. So it's gonna be a single dad with his 2 kids. So he's gonna have a teenage girl, I'm pretty sure, and a kid, a boy. I'm pretty sure it's, yeah, I think that's the family. Or no, it's 2 girls, but it's a teenager and a child. And it's a single dad. And he's originally going to be into the tech guru career, but you can easily change it into the business career if you want. But I already have another family, which one of the parents is in the business career, so that's why I decided to make this sim be into the tech guru career. I think he's kind of level 5 or something in the tech guru career. I don't exactly remember, but I do know that the family is up on the gallery, so if you want to go and download them, you can easily do so. And maybe if I remember, I'm gonna add a picture of them here on the screen so you know exactly what family I'm talking about. But yeah, I wouldn't trust my mind right now because I'm lacking sleep so much, you guys. You have no idea how tired I am. Working, I went back to work on Thursday, and it's been extremely hard for me to go back to work, manage having my son, everything in the house, and also the channel. It's been crazy, and my son for some reason just doesn't want to sleep. So yeah, I have been struggling, but I'm doing my best, and I have a lot of content for the channel, so don't worry. I always like to ensure that I'm gonna have content for you guys, and just to reassure that I'm not going anywhere and that content is going to continue to be added to the channel, because I mean, this is one of the most important things for me to share my content with you guys and to create builds and to build in The Sims, because building in The Sims is one of my escaping activities, to call it somehow. Like, I escape from the real world every time that I build, and I love it, and it's just my me time. So of course I'm gonna be creating content for the channel. Of course I'm gonna be adding like building more and adding more videos, so don't worry about that. But yeah, I have been really tired, so that's why maybe you have noticed that I haven't been so active on social media, and it's because of that, because I'm tired. And yeah, I'm doing my best to juggle with everything. But yeah, we're decorating the teenagers room. So this is the girl, and she's gonna have the fish bowl here, and some different pieces from the the Grim Reapers challenge that we got as well. So some of these bunnies that I really like, and I think they're so for teens. I don't know, like teenagers would definitely have those type of bunnies and things like that. But yeah, I was thinking that she would be more into, I don't exactly remember, but I think I created her to be more into like programming, or maybe yeah, I think she's more into like computer activities. She has a computer as well, and she has everything for her to do her makeup and to get ready in the morning for school. Oh, I added a guitar, so maybe she, oh no, what am I talking about? She's an artist. I added the easel here because she, for some reason, has a balcony. So yeah, she's an artist, and she also likes video games, I think, but she's mostly an artist. So I thought that maybe she would have like I mean, she does have a part-time job as a babysitter, but she can easily earn more money by painting. So yeah, that's something that I did. And this is the other bedroom. This is for the kid, and I really like this bedroom because I almost never use this red swatch from this bed. So I went with a lot of reds and things like that, a lot of reds and whites and like beige for this bedroom. And yeah, this kid, I'm pretty sure, well, she is kind of artistic as well, but I'm pretty sure I made her be more into like video gaming and things like that. But yeah, I don't know why I'm saying all those things. I really don't remember what I did for this family, but yeah, you can easily download them from the gallery as well. I think I'm gonna be linking them down in the description as well if I remember to do so, so you can go and download them if you want to. They're only base games, so yeah, because they're gonna be part of the save file, I decided to create families that of course use only base game. And now we're working on the backyard, and I struggled a little bit with this backyard because I wasn't sure what to do exactly, and I added a pool. And I added like a bigger pool, not the same one that I raised up, and it looks more like something that you just bought, and this is a sunken pool. So yeah, I decided to use this one. It's a little bit bigger than my regular ones, but it's not the biggest pool that I'm gonna have in a house in this save file. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Also, for those of you who have been following the save file for a while, and maybe you're wondering why I only upload builds of houses and only one community lot, that was the park that I uploaded a few weeks ago as well, don't worry, we are going to have more community lots. So I have everything set to create a museum, a library, and also a pool. And I think those are the other community lots that we're gonna have in the save file, but at least I remember those. So yeah, we're gonna be working on some other base game community lots as well, so don't worry. But I'm having a lot of fun building houses lately. I think I'm gonna just enjoy the process and build community lots as I feel them. And yeah, I'm actually really excited for the community lot, so don't worry because you will see them pretty soon. But yeah, we're decorating more of the backyard. I added some planter pots here for you to do some gardening if you want. I do have to say, the dad doesn't like gardening. That's something that I do remember that I added because I thought it was so fun that they had all this space for gardening, but the dad doesn't like gardening. So I think one of the children like gardening, and that's maybe something that they do together, or it's just another activity that they do for money maybe. I don't know, but dad doesn't like gardening. Yeah, and now I'm adding some of these stepping stones here just to create a little bit of a difference and more texture to the path. And we're gonna be decorating this front deck, and that's gonna be pretty much it for this build. So I really hope you guys like it, and if you did, please remember to like this video, also comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also follow me on social media. Links are all in the description down below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Enjoy the screenshots. Goodbye.